Cat food, cat food, cat food. Have you considered buying cat food? Do you have a cat? Do they need food? Well, new cat food. It's gonna be weird for people watching the VOD. Hi, miss. Hi, cat. Hi, Jeep. Hi, bear. Hello. Then it is Nike. Niggy. Nicky. No, come back. Is there a game? There is a game. Hurrah. Marvelous. Well, that's arguable. Feed the rich to your made-up cat. Nice. Maybe it's a bit too rich for their tastes. Right, so welcome back to what might be the last stream. We don't know. I have prepared another game in case we finish early. We'll see.
But I was not satisfied either.
Well, we can go over that when we finish the game.
Oh!
What's wrong with you?
It's either this show or indigestion.
It was too rich.
I hope it's indigestion.
Why?
It'll get better in a little while.
Silly Waldorf, you shouldn't eat cat
I don't
food.
know whether to laugh or feel sorry for him.
He wanted to make us laugh.
I feel sorry for him.
That one's just evergreen. Yee.
Well, that was silly. You are a silly, silly man.
Haven't done anything yet. so much heckle. We've just started. Yee. Hope we're all good. Outside of potential heat. Yee. It's a bit more up and down, I think, for people's in heat. I know the Jeep's still very hot. People in the UK are a bit cooler now. Don't know about other places. Anyway, back here. Oh yeah. I forgot I did that. Level 4, left side. Let's go. It's better where you are. I have my windows closed. It's cool enough for that. Gotta have food! Go get food! Cat food. Yeah, the mainland's got it rough. Dog! Speaking of rough. Good dog. Level 4. Underground Lake. Apparently we're gonna go to the Rebels, I guess. Oh, hello.
You is dead meat, human.
Can I not be?
Here, stay here.
Seems a bit unnecessary. Now, I can be friends with the trolls if I wear this particular amp, right? How do I wear an amp?
I shouldn't do this. Not a good idea.
Why? Put it on your head.
I shouldn't do this.
Well, I have it, so... Yeah. Kitty says hi, yee. Gives headbutts. The best.
Me hungry. Shut up and try and get well. What's that? You yummy. Hey, human!
Trying to store it. Oh, you can see the polygons on her arm. Powerful headbutts. Wasn't Oliver around here somewhere, right? Like a dead end? Like a dead end up there. Because we found a thing that said, hey, Oliver, go to their chest and put in a thing. Oh, there was this. We can get rid of this. How do we do that? Yes, I am getting distracted.
Must eat now.
What? Shush. Have a pie. There we go. Simple. What's that? Where am I? What is this? Explain yourself. LP. It's a rock. Several rocks. Oh, these guys. This might be an issue. And Ilsid. How did he get in? Oh yeah. I may have found the Ilsid base. Completely incidentally. What? Is that what that symbol means? I guess it does. Hello!
What? What are you doing? You are so weird.
Hi. There might have been a friend, you
Can't
never know.
cast this spell yet.
Ah, that's an issue. That was an issue, turns out. This is why we save. Well, I'm in stealth. Yeah. He doesn't know where I am. Oh no, he knows where I am. Nope, doesn't. No.
Stealth.
Stealth. Backstab. Still don't know how that's supposed to work. Hmm. No. How do you see me? Oh. Fine, we'll use a potion. Where are they? Where do my potions go? I didn't use them all, did I? I bought a bunch. What happened to my potions? Did the game steal them? Boo. Boo, game. Over here. Well, in that case, we'll do the logical thing in a game like this, which is just sort of stand here for a bit. I guess we can take out a sword and fight properly. Do I have 50 close combat?
Snake,
Absolutely.
that door is protected by a security system. It won't open without the right security card.
Well, we should probably... Nope, he hasn't seen me. He's got the zoomies, but he hasn't seen me. He stopped having the zoom. Yeah, come here. Even trying for it. Alright then. Sometimes they just don't. Well, why not? What could possibly go wrong? Where am I? Okay. Sort of in the corner somewhere. I hear goblins. Ooh. No. Well, fine. I want to explore this. I know I really, to all intents and purposes, should just want to finish this as quickly as possible, but I still want to have hope that this game has, like, some... Stealth. We now have the opportunity for stealth. Well then. I got sidetracked, miss. When we found the Ilcid base, maybe? Probably not supposed to be here. Hi, fairy. Why is this still... Game's broke. Any arrows? Hi! We're on vacation in Colorado, it's fun. Nice! Hope you're having a grand old time. We didn't see anything. Right, well, I've got bugger all magic now, so, see what I can do without getting into combat. And probably shouldn't be there, but since when has that ever stopped me? Oh, fact! One sec, I've got to do it manually. 69! Bugger all magic. This is great because it means my magic can regain. Refill. Speaking of, the sun generates more energy in 1 second than has been used during the whole of human history. So what I'm hearing is, attack the sun. It's too powerful. It needs to be brought down a peg. Okay. I'm in the process of being brought down a peg. Can I get somewhere you... Oh. This is probably going to end up here. Don't let the billionaires know, yeah. Now if the sun is too powerful. I mean, I think quite a lot of people at the moment are thinking the same thing, just in general. Nice. Nope. That's nice. Swapping weapons is so hard. Trying to do something clever. But no! Not allowed. Okay, I live here now. My beloved Akbar. Okay, sure. These writings were created in honor of my master and lord, Akbar. Akbar is the source of knowledge across the universe and all known dimensions. Establishing contact with this cult was a momentous occasion for our people and marks the point of no return. Worship Akbar or perish. Because Akbar is a god who also symbolizes the power of destruction of everything in the world, he knows how to reward the most loyal of his servants with great powers and punishes all others without mercy. He represents the power of destruction of everything in the world. That does include you. Akbar's immortal, however, he needs souls to maintain his power over the known universe. Collecting souls allows him to spread his wisdom far and wide. A good way to appease Akbar is to offer him impious souls who refuse to obey him. Although non-believers are our preferred targets, some of us are keen to enter into communion with Akbar and offer ourselves as sacrifice. After all, death means nothing compared to an eternity of joy and spiritual enlightenment. A single day of my life lived as a believer is worth more than 1,000 years of life lived as an unbeliever. For thanks to Akbar, I have seen things which have made me understand the fundamental workings of our universe, things which will be eternally out of reach for non-believers. Classic cult. Classic cult. Candle. Durability 10. Ancient gods. Rules of the Nodin. Is there anything I like? 7 candle. Candle's a thing? Chant object. Didn't mean to drink that, but I have. Okay, well. This looks like down somewhere else, to a different level. It is not. Okay, well.
Be careful with that molten metal. Alarm!
Well,
Alarm!
we're as competent as each other. On fire. I'll be on fire. Ooh, a little metal key. I like a little metal key. And another little metal key. 2 little metal keys. And a 3rd little metal key. Oh, my birth. Did you tell you that your neighbor tried to get you to join a cult a couple of weeks ago? You did not. Advertised it as a cult, but like a good one, you know.
Locked.
Or is it? Haha! Oh, Illicit armor. I could have gotten that before. I still don't particularly want it. Then again, I am dying quite quickly. And I'm not doing great at stealth, but also stealth quite bad. Chunk of metal. A shovel, which I still don't know how to use. Yeah, no thank you, neighbor. That's okay. Oof. Did I check this? Oh yeah, okay. Alright then. I could get that armor if I want. Do they have cookies? That may be a point in their fate. Wait. Trying to put out the lights. Or stealth. Just 50 quid to have someone read your star charts. That's a steal. Literally. You coming or what? Double damage. Didn't matter, 2 fireballs to the face usually does the trick. I don't know, there are apps that could do that for free. See, it doesn't work on this generator. They have apps. I'm kind of glad I found this. It feels like it fleshes out something in the world, maybe. Well, it certainly fleshed out this guy. Two-handed axe. A man with a single coin. Oh, a loot. Has been impaled. That's screwed up the acoustics, isn't it? Sound chamber ain't gonna be out nowhere near as rich. Oh, skull. This was way ahead of me.
Locked.
Or is it? Ah. More life potions and cure poison. Still no magic. Where's my magic? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye magic. Majo. I joke. What? I have so many empty bottles.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
No.
Locked.
Or is it? Ah! More. What is this storage system? Just things all over the place. What's this? That's there now. Don't worry about it. Right. Okay, let's see. Well, this is a shop. No? Yeah, this goes back to the caves. I mean, it's locked, but... No more.
I do not yet have the skills to do that.
Okay. Well, hello.
Damn gobblers.
There's a gap in the fence over there.
Yeah, he's trying to get through it. So what am I looking at? Hey, I'm a friend of the trolls. Okay.
Locked.
Or is it? It is. Is Zibber's personal diary. It's important for me to leave the story of my life in these pages. Well, it's not important for me to read it. What I've decided anyway. The game didn't say I got a thing from reading, so clearly not important. I don't know what's going on with that. Do you see what your free star chart says today? Does it say you're often an outgoing person, but sometimes you prefer to keep to yourself? Need to produce something that will touch people's hearts and make sure everything you do comes from a place of sincerity. Oh. Well, I can vouch for yesterday, one of those things now. It's a tiny, look at this tiny anvil. Teeny. Metal, bottle of water, Messel and porter.
Locked.
Ow, boo. Ah, alright. Ooh. Still -5 step. So many life potions. Take them all, because I'm probably gonna... Oh, mithril helmet. Interesting. Feels like it's probably good, yeah? Don't know if it's better than... I got the stealth one. Stealth +5, AC +2. But this is AC +9. And increases magic. And it's mithril. And it looks really stupid. Brilliant. That's what I want for my fantasy. Really, really stupid. Hello. Sorry. Wine, water, chicken. Chicken bread. I like barrel chicken and barrel bread. Right, fine, let's go through the main bill. If we must. Aye. Must we? Really, well, we didn't. That's the point. Oh, double kill. Double kill. Oh, they even exploded simultaneously. Good for them. The month. You need to alter your pace when you're pushed to do things before you're ready. You don't need to punish yourself for making your friends prove their loyalty. Yay, Hunger Games time. But you do have to be intentional about it. Where's the scalene triangle? Oh, was it only lowercase? Oh, interesting. Oh no, is this a puzzle? Oh no, no. Shenanigans. Gonna hazard a guess. Say that I need to do whatever this is first. I don't know what I need to do. You need to intentionally make friends prove they're loyal. Hunger game. Open sesame. Have we got any trongles? Got any trongles that could fit in there? No. What if 5? No. Huh. Candles. 4 candles. Oh, they're just like torches. But they have less durability. Well, this was a fun side thing. Let's leave. Hang on, I will check this book just in case. There might be a clue in it. I'll just read through it very quickly. Talk amongst yourselves. Bugger all. Okay. Chad's being jank. What? What? What if I just do this? What if I just do... Well, it was a plan. Because it's like it's shaped like a spell. Like the tapered end is like the direction you go to, like an arrow. So, but what if I just trace it perfect? Bugger. Okay. Well, that was fun. Back to not here. What a helmet. That's been weird. Boo. Do I have to get rid of this barrier every time? Nope, it's just the light's still there for some reason. Okay, well, over to the rebels, I guess? I'm not sure why we want to see the rebels, but I guess we do. Where was it? Left side. Wait, left side? Not where the rebels are. Don't know what's happening. You just eat in lunch. Enjoy lunch. Have a good 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 lunch.
You'll regret
There was this door. We
Think
didn't.
we'll be entertained tonight?
I will. I brought a book.
Yeah, we don't. No one knows what's going on. This game is inscrutable. Do I have 10 strength? No. I am not as strong as a goblin. So many health potions. Look how good this stealth system in this game is, flickering on and off, but you can't see it's behind chat. Oh, invisibility. I should probably use those at some point. Open this yet? Already did. Right, this door. Open, says please.
There you go.
Hey. There's spiders. Morning spiders. Spooders. Hate them. Spooders.
Locked.
Or is it?
Locked.
Or is it?
Somehow,
do that.
you'll have to get the key off the guard. Yeah, but how? The ketchup.
The ketchup. The power of chickens. Ah, why is this so long? I would have read it. Particularly the bit that says Bok means hello, Brock means what are you doing? Bok bok indicates that what one is about to do is forbidden, and Brock shows a marked interest in something. I could go into more detail. As part of my experimentation, I've been trying to lay an egg for years now, as yet without success. A recent study suggested to me that perhaps this was due to my being male, but I cannot subscribe to such a simplistic explanation. Good for you. That prid.
Locked.
Or is it?
Locked.
It is locked. It's locked. Okay.
Brock never met no lock he couldn't lick.
Hey, it was Brock.
There you go.
We know what that means in chicken now. Yeah, this was the guy I was trying to find. Dear Oliver, I'm sorry, but I'm unable to solve your fourth riddle. Do you think you might be able to give me a clue, Mike? So is this Oliver's house? Is one of these chests the one I need to put an emerald in? Maybe.
Locked.
We may never know. Gee, where am I going? You said the left side. We're on the left side. So I guess we have to go up there? No, that's the Ilcid. That's where we just were. Is that where we need to? Do we need to go to the Ilcid camp? Did I stumble in the right direction? Maybe. Yeah, nah, it's because you're male. How dare you. Sorry, I automatically ask you because you're normally the one with the thing, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I can try and play this game properly. There are enemies that have spawned here, so that's probably a good sign. Oh, it didn't kill you. Good job. I did. Backstab. No, 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 no. The proper way to play this game? I think so, probably. Okay, well. Into the thingy-bobbles noseness we go. To the rebel camp. To chat with the girl, maybe, because she might be interested in knowing who killed her mum. Lara Croft. And to everybody's favourite character, say the line. Thank you. Not you. Do 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 do. Hello. She does not care. Sanitary. I know. So, I think she's the only real, like, named person. This whole thing is mostly for show. So I'm starting to think I did stumble in the right direction, I just don't know how to progress. Hi.
Good day to you.
So you. Bye. Maybe further on this way?
All the drawers are locked.
And that's why I can't put the emerald in them. You go to the magically sealed area here before you can enter. Alia walks up and thanks you for everything. She asks you to give sigil ring to her father, and they meet in the Great Underground Sea. The magically sealed area. I mean, I did unlock a magical seal to get to the Ilcid place, but Alia was not interested in saying hello to me when I went there. That might not be the one that the guide is referring to precisely. Here is the map if you're interested. I went up here. This was the seal I went through. I don't know if that's the one being referred to. There may be more. Trying to look out. You're back! All of a sudden game got very intense and story and stuff that was emotional. Yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time. That is the sealed area, but Alia was not interested in saying hello. Maybe she will be this time. How do I get there? Maybe I have missed some story. I'm stuck on a... Before you can enter, Alia walks up and thanks you for everything. Do I have to go to the ghost first? Maybe? It feels like I should have to go to the ghost first, right? Because we solved the ghost's murder? That's probably important. Maybe? Okay, how do I get to the ghost? The ghost is here somewhere. No connecting tissue there. Is it? This should open two ways now, right? Or this should. So, to the snakes. I gotta talk to Liz! Queenie! I think you were referring to Jesse's sister. Okay, two snacks. Two snacks. Go to war. Money's all that you can. Snore. Wrong way. I don't expect to be able to play your absolute favourite part of the game again in a timey-wimey wibbly-wobbly turn with it. Nice! But all of a sudden not focus on the usual two things at once, but no, you're getting it into the game. It's fun. It's good times. We are now about to run past a bunch of rats and spiders, so don't worry about it. Concern thyself not. In we go. Now we're in the tomb, where once there was a lich. Right, you midge. How's he going? Why'd all of a sudden despicate us thunder? We had a bit of thunder this morning. We were promised rain and thunder all day. We did not get rain and thunder all day. We didn't get any rain off. Apart from the thunder that woke me up. So, yeah. Wait, what? The directions it faces you. Oh yeah, I have to run around this bloody thing. Because game hates you. We're zooming. We're resuming. So yes, we found a ghost. It may or may not be the ghost of the Queen, who was murdered by the captain of the guard, Carlo. He hired, well, not strictly murdered by, but the captain of the guard hired him to kill her. And we have found evidence and handed it in to the authorities, and he's now in prison. Well, Carlo's now in prison. The guy who actually did the killing, I don't know where he is. Hello. I did your thing. Queenie. Queensmas. Queen tickles. Ooh. Enchant object. Never did enchant anything, probably should. Well, the Queen does not appear to be interested that we've done the thing, so... Yay! While we're here, we might as well have a look at the final tomb area, which didn't have anything in it before. See if anything's changed. Probably hasn't. But you never know, Queenie might be down here. Very bright. Oh yeah, put the gold fish there. Not goldfish, gold fish. So yeah, there's this big tomby area, which I'm going to imagine is probably like a final boss arena or something, but as yet, nothing to be done. The cutscene didn't happen for me going in here, so let's leave. I did actually have a think and a thought and a thunk. Getting a bit of rain at the moment, but all the relief a few hours ago is gone. Ooh. It has gone back to being sunny. Turkish bath? All steamy? Sauna? Humidity? I'm gonna have to run all the way back through here again, by the way. But I've run out of magic, so I can't actually sprint. Which means you won't hear the noise, but it will take longer. Video game. We still don't know how to do that. Oh, the layout of the room. I see what you mean. Did you go talk to the daughter to see if she has to say something? I did. She didn't. Then again, the amount of times I had to talk to the bartender before she gave me a beer, maybe I just have to click on her lock. It's entirely possible. I have nothing else in mind, so we might as well. Back we go. What floor are we on? Floor 6. Faster to teleport. Do. Thank you again, as ever, for your help, Jeep. It is appreciated. It is not your fault. The game is weird. Never did find out why we could interact with the stained glass window. If indeed there is a reason. Gonna run past spiders again. Maybe just rats, actually. Might just be rats. Oh, there, yeah, there's a spider. Keep going the wrong way. That's a mo. I didn't click on that. I clicked away my spell. Yeah. Okay, to the thing. The field in front of the Ilses was dispelled. That's how I got through. By dispelling the field. Oh, now I've loaded back in. Let's go back, see whether or not that's fixed anything. I'm right here, might as well. Maybe the cutscene will trigger this time. This was where the field was. Nothing. Because most of this games are things you have all probably joked about. You now just notice. No, there is plenty in this game to mock. So go right ahead. Also, don't worry about having missed most of the game. It won't help you to know what the things you missed. This game is a series of disconnected events. Okay. In that case, let's go talk to the daughter again. To the kitchen again. Like, it makes sense that this is the way we need to go, because there were a bunch of enemies spawned here that weren't here before. And that's the video game sign of you should go through here again. Did I collect any Akbar meteors? I collected the Akbar meteor and made a sword out of it. Do I need to find more? I haven't seen any more. That's not the thing. I can't put the key on the key ring. Hello. And once again, encore. You watch the VODs, you keep missing parts of the streams and it still doesn't make any sense. I think I said before that, like, if you any permutation of the things that happens in this game would make as much sense as any other. Right, you. Anything I can show you? I can show you a book that contains the orders to kill your parents. The actual orders. The rings.
Thank you for doing this for us, Shigar. You know, I've come to value your counsel greatly.
Why? I haven't said anything.
Please, stay here with me a moment.
Oh god, is this a romantic interest? I do not have Sensor Kiki ready.
Where are you going, Shigar?
Oh god!
Are you unhappy with me? I know how important your quest is, but...
This was less deserved than David Cage. Oh, okay. That's kind of fun.
Where are you going, Shigar?
Is that a dream?
Are you unhappy with me? I know how important your quest is, but... Go, Shigar, and please, take good care of yourself.
Yeah, we still got our armor on. We were just chatting. She took her clothes off and we were like, what? You said you wanted to chat, right? Book club? So is that what I needed to do, Jim? This character I talked to once, who was rather standoffish. Think so?
Those snake women are driving the Order mad. What should I do?
Now.
Want that one?
House and Sohar together. This is an object of incredible power. Far more powerful than Krauhaus on its own. The last time these two objects were brought together, it was by the hand of my grandfather, King Paxellus.
The game didn't say I should...
for the shield of the ancients. We no longer need it. Take it as a token of our thanks.
Floating turtle of doom. Okay. I'm not... Leave my trousers. I just gave her the magical MacGuffin. I need to collect more Akbar meteors in the Ilcid area. I haven't seen any in the Ilcid area. Well, let's go to the Ilcid area. Maybe now we've apparently slept with her. This game, I did say at the beginning, this game gave me Omicron vibe. Did David Cage secretly work on this game? Did we not know?
You slide.
You slide to the left. Okay. Getting you can't go through that way. You have to go round because this game hates you going in a straight line. Save me, Dark Souls Shock. Save me, Skyrim. The unlock mechanism back to the beginning of dungeon. This game is an experience. I'll be honest, I looked up very little of this game when I started because I was kind of just interested to go in blind. It's almost nothing like what I thought it would be. Everything about this was different to what I thought it would be. Okay, she's still not interested in talking to us. That's fine. I made a mistake of putting a black jumper on the bed. Oh no, did Luna like it? Or did Teddy like it? Yeah, cats. I have 2 white cats and a black wool coat. Okay, meteors in the Ilcid area. Have I seen any meteors? Is this a meteor? No. Was there a meteor in the bedroom? Candle. Meteor under the bed? No. Life potion. Too many already. No, you have 2 white cats and a grey cat. Storeroom with rat. No meteor. Bedroom of what's his face? These 2 little critters.
Locked.
Lock chest.
Damn garbage.
Shush. Bed. Fire by head in bed. Skull. Book. I need to pick up the skull. No meteor. Ilcid bunker here, you have to fight more Ilcids and priests. Again, the priests have useful items on them. 1 key for the chest in the forge, 1 key for the chest in the training room, and the Ilcid's resting room, and 1 key for Serbius's room. Oh, that might have just been to get it. In room 19, resting room, you will find 2 metal bars to make the key for Gary's bank. Oh, okay. Interesting. If we ever actually have the opportunity to go there. Interesting. It's still recommending I do side quest things. Plate of extra protection stuff. Not a meteor. In Serbius's office, put a candle on the right skull at the altar. Okay. Wait, candles are consumable. Can you soft lock? Key. Aha! Ugh. Oh, yes, I was right. At last the time has come, soon my body will be host to Akbar, and together as one we will rule over Arx. If something bad should happen to me, I wish to leave this note so that somebody else might continue my work for the good of Arx's servants. Right. 5th Akbar meet. Right. These things are meteor. Okay. I now need to go back and get the other ones. Wherever they were. I was thinking when these pedestals came over, or when I saw these pedestals with the little triangular indentation, I was thinking of these. Yeah, okay. Right. Well, we need to find the rest of them. Yay. Talk amongst yourselves. And I got a game ready just in case we have finished early. What was I thinking? I drew a parsnip and everything, and everyone loved it. Unanimous positive reaction to that parsnip. They're dope lava lamps, and you what? Kira didn't see it? Well, clearly, Kira's missing out. Everybody was ecstatic to have seen it. Right. Where was this? Was in the base by the tavern, right? I think there was also one in my house. I think I put one drawers, and I do want to empty my things anyway. So let's do that. Empty pockets. Empty pocket. Yeah, there was. Right. Metal for side quest, which we probably won't do. There's game. More bits and bobs sort of throw away for questy things. Don't think we need this many stakes. Thought we get more inventory upgrade. We didn't. Don't know why I'm carrying that, I can't use it. $69 arrow. Still don't know how to just close a document I'm reading. I think it would be easy, really, but apparently not. The shovel has never been useful. I'm putting it away. Okay, right. Let's go back to the tavern. If finishing this game means meeting that parsnip, are you sure there aren't more side quests? Sure there's. Vampire smooched your KCD boyfriend.
Who does he think he is?
There's a lot of vampire smooching between Baldur's Gate and Kingdom Come Deliverance and ESO. The very canonical vampire smooching boyfriends in that. The VA's made up. Oh. Now I've got to walk around this wall. It was real fun. Don't rub it in. Well, I hope I left these in a place that I could find them. I need 4 more. No, 3 more. Shush. Thank you. No. Ah, hello. I was reading chat. Rude. Right then. Apparently these guys are skulking around now. Just to make it all the more awkward. To get the thing that you could have gotten before if you already knew in advance, but it doesn't matter. Eat the bread. It automatically picks up half loaves when you eat a loaf, because you only eat half. Yeah, only eat half at a time. Hi, how you doing? That's how cheap feels, man. You. Okay, there's one. Two more. Twitch! Oh, who? Whomst? You're walking through lava. Probably shouldn't do that. Drop me back 30 seconds? Boo. Hello! Welcome back to the present. Time loop. Let's do the time warp. Let's do the time. Let's do. There's one. Also, we had to kill this lid. That was a sin. Unless I put that in. Which I might have done to free up inventory space. This isn't a fanfic? Oops. Found something delightful by scrolling through voice chat, so you'll find with you seeing it. Nice. I did share the thingy. You're welcome. The Niagara Falls. To celebrate Pride, they lit up Niagara Falls in rainbow and trans colours, which was that's very pretty. Probably not yet. Nope. Game design. This is the living quarters. There are a bunch of chests around here. There might be in some of these. There might also be soldiers around. I might have also thrown it off a ledge somewhere and we can't get to it. I do like that this is wonky. That's kind of neat. They didn't have to do. No. Another bathhouse. Oh yeah, that was it. We didn't actually have the knowledge.
I do not yet have the skill to do that.
Yeah, we can't actually make potions because we're not smart. That's why we never made potions. Always eat left-out chicken. Well, you shouldn't eat right-out chicken because that's right out. I feel as though there were more of that. I have three. Three? Three. I need to find the last. I don't think it was on the body of somebody in here, but maybe I'm wrong. Splodge, squelch, splodge. Nope. And I bet the game doesn't have a way of trying to find it. I could have sworn there were more in it. Maybe. The place is kind of made of bodies, don't worry about it.
Oh!
What's wrong with you?
It's either this show or indigestion. I hope it's indigestion.
Why?
It'll get better in a little while.
Well, I'll be. These mutts. No wonder they shut the doors.
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
Gee, but I need 5, right? Just checking. There were 5 podia.
You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
Oh, 3, okay.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are.
Well, that's less than I thought, so... did I sell one?
You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
3,
and
still
where
3.
are those keys?
Okay.
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are.
Get to there.
Leave me alone. You don't know what you're talking about.
Why haven't you been arrested? Well, I put your things away, so... There's the rain, yeah. Absolutely double check there isn't a teleport to teleporters spell. That could be good for getting mine. Rain buddies. How did I get out of jail? I was in jail?
Obed Morton drugged me and then locked me in here. And I tried to help him.
I was in jail at the beginning. I just bent the bars there. Oh, the one-eyed guy. No, Carlo went to jail. I just assumed this guy also got picked up at some... Maybe I have to show the things to him as well? Can I skip that? Carlo hired that guy to do the killing. Carlo is the head of security. That's just a random assassin. One with the priest in level 2. Level 2, level 2. One with the priest level 4 when you have the ultimate weapon. Okay, that's... I don't have that one. But I have a meteor saber. So let's go to level 4, I guess. Well, first let's go to a teleporter. And then let's go to level...
They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them.
Oh. Clever. Penguin? Penguin? Yes, there's one on level 4 apparently. I've not got that. I got the level 5 one, which was the one I picked up in the guy's bedroom. I got 3 from where I just was. Oh, well, I got 1 from my room because I stole it from where I was before. So let's go to level 4. There is apparently something here at 13. I don't know where 13 is, but I'm guessing I have to kill it. Maybe it was on one of the bodies of one of these guys. That
It's wedged shut. It figures.
Large open area above where the barrier was. Yes, that's where I'm headed. So it may have been... But it can't have been on their body, because their body explodes. Unless I made the ultimate weapon wrong, that's entirely possible. Do I need to enchant it first? The book did say something about enchanting. Maybe I should do that first. I don't know what to enchant it with. I guess at this point it doesn't matter. Maybe.
I can't open it.
You're trying to get the song. You're feeling like you want to be mean to yourself. No, don't be mean to yourself. Leave for an escape room. Ooh, very fun. Hope you have a lovely time. enchant with goose sword. Can do. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the castle. Gonna see what I've got that I can enchant things with. Oh yeah, there was. I did also make a meme with my character. What about that? With the dragon egg. Do I have a dragon egg? Stop doing the quote. So I have to do it with the dragon egg.
A huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
From what I was told, that made sense to do it with the dragon egg, but I didn't have a dragon egg. Unless I used the dragon egg. Did I sell the dragon egg? What's a dragon egg? Back to the sisters, Zalnash will enchant the sword with the dragon egg, but wants to know the place of the rebels first. You can either betray the rebels now, and have Zalnash enchant the weapon, or do it yourself either by spell or scroll, and not betray Alia and the rebels. Where the latter is better far away, you have to use the dragon egg on the mithril sword now and cast enchant object. If you can't cast enchant object, use a scroll. Where's the dragon egg? I can cast that spell, I believe, and also I think I have a scroll as well. That's incinerate. That's curse, not that. But I do have the spell. Somewhere. Level 10.
Knock, knock, it's Jim.
Only got a song. I'm sure I had enchant thing as a spell. There it is, enchant object. In the cave, in the dragon cave, level 2? Dragon cave, level 2? Where? Where Gru is? Didn't go to the ice caves yet, no. We're not finishing today. Have a good cat. Enjoy. What's on the bed? That is a chicken head. A decapitated chicken was put on here to warn me of something, I guess. I'm gonna get to the ice cave. I wanted to try and float over, but it wasn't really possible. I think there's a way up from there. Go to the large cave 16, float over to the other side. Okay, yeah, so I do have to float. That is what I was thinking, but it seemed too high to do. But I guess that's what we're gonna do.
The door handle is missing.
Okay, let's go get a dragon egg, I guess. Perfectly reasonable thing to do. Walk up the stairs on the left side. When they split up, jump up the right stairs, shoot an arrow with the stalactite. Float over to the other... Ah, there, maybe. That looks like it's on the right level. Maybe, possibly. We'll find out. Hi, Gru! I'm just floating around, don't worry. Don't mind me, I'm gonna get a dragon egg. Dragon egg Inquisition. This is just not high enough. Can I jump? I just... Hi, Gru. I fell. Excuse me, Gru. Hello. How you doing? You alright?
Hello, Groot friend.
Locked.
Hello.
Be happy to see Groot's friend.
Yay. I'm happy to see Gru. Park on! It's terrible in this game. So what's... Like, do I have to stand? There's a rat in that wall. So what if I just do it from a slightly higher vantage point? Up here. Ah, see, now I'm higher. Take that, whatever the intended game design was. Marvelous. Anything over here? Rat. No. We could have been friends, but no, you had to attack me. I do like rats. Rats are cool. Ooh, blue. Blue. Blue and shine. Where's Seath? Is that the one? You said shoot a stalactite. Ah! Yeah. Give me Final Fantasy VII flashbacks. In a sense of deja vu from this area. Anyway, I'm glad, Cheeb, that you told me that because I wouldn't have worked it out. What's this? What's this? Sword inside a hip. A Cyprian longsword of force. 40 close combat. Damage plus 7. Interesting. Well, I have a mithril sword that's plus. So, what? Snowdrops. No.
It's blocked. I can't go that way.
Snowdrops? I think it does. Oh, is this the vantage point to shoot? Okay. That makes sense.
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
What are you planning to do this time? Wait! No, don't tell me. The suspense is honestly the only thing keeping me awake back here.
I did press jump. Promise. I'm gonna do this.
That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside.
Yeah, appropriate. Can't jump from there, apparently. I mean, levitation's not going to help me too much because I can't get up. You know, I have to stay on the same level to levitate. I mean, we could try. Not hopeful. I mean, maybe we're supposed to just levitate from there to there, and then I could jump from here. Is that the idea? Maybe. Stupid game. Even when you work out the solution, it's annoying. Right. I thought this would be a jumping puzzle, not a levitate puzzle. So delaying our ball. Twith. Many things. Leggings. A bag! A bag! A bag! How long ago could we have gotten? Oh, levitates. Nice. Spell field. Helmets. We got a bag, everyone. Okay, this gives us more height to be able to go places. Hi, back. We got a bag. I mean, a bag. we're not going that way. Can I also do speed? I don't want to tap. Don't take things out of context, kids. Yeah, we're gonna go there. That's gonna take us slightly higher, and then slightly higher, and slightly higher. That's a kind of neat idea for a level. I don't think I've thought that about anywhere else in this game. Okay, go ahead. Spiders? That's spiders. Sorry, everybody, that's spiders. Don't worry, I'm about to cast a spell. That means you won't be able to see it. You're very welcome. Protection from fire. Mana potion, finally. Bloody things like gold dust. More of those. General ring of protection. How many of those are there in the world? Very few, like... There's very little variety of enchanted objects in this world. Okay, now we're going over there, I guess. Oh, what am I doing? 4 seconds. I've been away 4 years and a day. You've been thinking I've been away, but I'm out here to say...
Snake, you'll never be able to get through the front door. Find some other way to get in.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I'll be. These mutts. No wonder they shut the doors.
Made sense. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Yeah, this looks normal. Oh, look at Durgan. Hey, Dan, you right? You good? Dagesh! It's Dagesh, everybody! Looking a little different. Wanna go have a chat? Hello! Hello, Durgan.
I think it would be better if you left. The cold must be unbearable for you.
Oh, nice. I've got warm clothes, thank you.
Aren't you cold?
No, not really.
I think it would be better if you left. The cold must be unbearable for you.
Yeah, I also wasn't thinking of a 1960s Doctor Who enemy, but you know, what if I had fun?
Do you not suffer greatly in this icy chamber?
No.
Aren't you cold? Do you not suffer greatly in this icy chamber?
Am I supposed to have like a resistance to ice thing? Very friendly though. Yeah, very pleasant. Do I have like resist? No, I have resist fire. You arrive at the dragon, you can either buy a dragon egg from him, if you've read about the book in the castle library about artist races, and know the number of his dragon scales, or simply fight and kill him. Will also give you some dragon bones from it. Now the number of his dragon scale. What? I mean, I don't want to kill him.
Aren't you cold?
But I don't want to go back and read. I've been avoiding that the whole game. Also, how would knowing the number of scales help?
Do you not suffer greatly in this icy chamber?
I guess we're going back to read. Back in a sec. What a game. Ooh, communicatum. That's new. Killing. Oh, this was an assassin. What did I get? Something that communicates, I guess. Telekinesis. We finally got telekinesis. Ooh. Control demon. Person casting the spell can command a demon, although only summoned demons can be controlled this way. So I can summon a demon and then control it. That's neat. Is the number of scales the amount an egg costs? I did press jump. Okay, we're just gonna sort of work our way down the wall. Collision in old games is fun. They also voiced Queen Florence in this game. So the ghost? Dragon ghost? Ghost dragon. Anyway, we'll be back momentarily. We're just gonna read in a library for a bit so that we know how to talk to a dragon. God, this game sounds more interesting when you just speak about it in isolation. To the library. 90% of this game has just been me walking around. It was an interesting thing when people were talking about Blueprints, a game that came out, which is sort of RNG roguelike puzzle game. Interesting thing. And people were talking about, like, there's a thing which is the amount of time it takes to go from knowing the solution to the puzzle to solving the puzzle. And the longer that is, the less satisfying a game can be. This is something else. Okay, what book was this? Sorry, I'm gonna scroll up, see what you said. Arx's Races. The history of Arx. Any of these mention race, inventions, races of Arx. Goblins, something, dwarves. This 4,815 scale. 4,815. Game so desperately needs NPCs who are like, I heard you can go into the dragon cave to talk to a dragon. If you know the amount of scales, we might even give you some. Is 4,815 an interesting number? Anyone know anything about it? Divisible by 3. What is it? What is it? It's 3 times what? Wrong place. So 1605? 1605? 3 times 1605. I'm trying to entertain myself. 1605 is divisible by 5, which is 321. So 35321. Oh, that's nice. 35321. Was 321. That's divisible by 3 as well. So 3 cubed 5, 107. 107 prime? I don't know. Might be. Alright, let's do all that jumping stuff again. Definitely no, but you won't say because you need to figure it out yourself. Okay, here's 107 prime. We need to check all the prime numbers up to 7. 3. No, because it's 90 plus 17. 17. 3. It's obviously not even. It's not divisible by 5. It's not divisible by 7 because it's 70 plus 37 and 37 isn't, so I think it's prime. So 4,815, I think its prime factorization is 3 cubed times 5 times 107. I think that's right. Mental arithmetic. I'm terrible at it. So take that with a pinch of salt. Okay, I think I need to drop it here so that I can save and jump and then levitate from here. Hey, I remembered it. In fact, that, but not 100. Look. I can factor 100. I just didn't. Oh, look at the spider. How do you factor 100? What does that mean? So for the... Okay. A factor of a number is a number that you can divide it by and get a whole number out the other end. So like if you divided 6 by 2, you get 3. That's a whole number. That means 2 is a factor of 6. As is 3. The number you get at the end is also a factor. Sorry, hang on. What's levitate? Yeah. Okay. So to factorize a number is basically to write it as a product of smaller numbers. Right? So for example, 6 is 2 times 3. That's a factorization. A number is prime if you can't do that. Basically. It's prime if you can only divide it by 1 or itself. Because if you divide it by itself, you get 1. If you divide it by 1, you get itself. Life's grand. A prime factorization, therefore, is a way of writing a number as a product of prime number. And there's only one way of doing it. Unique. That is a very important theorem in maths. There is a unique way of writing 100 as a product of primes. It's 5 times 5 times 2 times 2. There is also a unique way of writing 80 as a factor of primes, which is probably 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. And because of the way I coded it, I did 5 times 5 times 4 for 100 to make the 100 square 100 day challenge, but I accidentally put it as 5 times 4 times 4, which is 80. Because I'm an idiot. Right, I know how many scales you have. What was the number? 4,815, right?
Aren't you cold?
Can I... So what do I do... What do I do with this information?
This sum is correct, Guardian. Take this egg, and may the wisdom of dragons guide your sword.
I mean, I just gave a lot of money. I'm assuming that they took them. An egg. Right then. Thanks, thank you. Nice doing business. If you need anything, let Gru know. How bad is full damage in this game? That was alright. Thank you, kind Durgan. It's not often you get to play a game like this and you're just friends with the dragon. Nice. It pleases me. I've already taken full damage, so this is maybe not a good idea. Ah! Right. I'm gonna do a hard save in my room.
There's severed body parts strewn all over the office.
I mean... kind of? In as much as there is a severed chicken head on my bed. But in there. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Blocked. Maybe there's another way in.
Do a hard save, yeah.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Japanese anime. Let's go. Right, we want to enchant the meteor saber with the Durganigu.
That guy snored so strong last night I could hardly get some sleep.
Now, what is the spell? Spell. Up. N. O.
Something is wrong.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Something is wrong.
I can't open it. The handle's been taken off.
What did Chief say again? Can't go back there and chat. It's annoying. We have the book on how to enchant stuff, right? Theory of the ultimate weapon. Forge, blah, blah, blah. Final stages to enchant. Many things can magically improve the weapon. Keys in choosing the element the weapon should bind with at this moment of enchantment. Some of the best known enchantments, quality of the weapon, blah 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 blah. Dragon Egg allows the weapon to damage the element it's made of. For example, yeah. So you. Magically enchanted, the finest spell. Finest metal. I have to use the egg on the sword. What? Thank you, but what? Yeah.
Very good.
Very
This
good.
is locked until we meet Valhalla's demands.
I've forgotten. Was it up? Yes.
I do not yet have the skills to do that.
I don't have the stats. You mean I don't have the stats to do this plot critical thing? Okay, I had a scroll of this at some point. I didn't know this was the thing. I've never encountered a stat issue with casting spells before.
One more day in paradise.
Back to the shop, see if I can buy it back. Oh. You know what I kept saying about traversing this game? Like, there's always a wall in the way that you have to walk around. Metaphorically, that's also what's going on in this game.
Must have been that.
Shut up. 'Cause if it turns out I have to grind
I won't be able to open it from this side.
the levels to be able to do.
Ah, there he is. The giant disaster himself.
Giant object. Try again.
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
Wait, hang on, I'm supposed to do the thing. There we go. Okay. We got it. We have the Meteor Saber. We have the ultimate weapon of ultimate destiny. We're calm, we're collected. We know what we're doing. We can carry on with the game. Back to level 4. Wait, do I have to talk to the snake people? You were talking about the fact that I had to talk to the snake people, and I don't remember why. Okay, good. Hi. Look at that strap.
Shigar. I've been thinking. Perhaps you are right. My father should know I'm alive.
When did we have that conversation?
Must be your decision.
Please, show him this, my signet ring. The sacred dagger took it as proof of my heritage when they saved me. Tell my father I'll wait for him by the lake.
And I forgot to do the bins. I don't anymore, right? Oh, alright. Story's happening. It's louder than the rest of the game. This would be significant if I cared about anyone. Oh, they'll enchant the web tank. Okay, that's how you can get past the level cap and or not having a scroll. Why are they interested in it?
Beautiful daughter, Aaliyah. I had lost all hope of ever seeing you again.
Father, it's so good to meet you at last.
I have missed you so much. This is unbelievable. I am so overjoyed to find you still alive.
That joy is shared, Father.
What?
By the gods.
This is a precious moment for my daughter and me. I shall allow no one to come and disturb it. Leave this room immediately.
Don't be ridiculous.
Good heavens, what are you doing here? You have what you want. Crowhouse is back in your hands, so I don't know what you think you're doing
I did give it to...
What has this to do with Crowhouse? We are here to celebrate the return of Aaliyah among her own, her true family, our order.
Have you lost your mind?
Perhaps you've lost your memory. Behold this treaty, the very pact agreed between our two peoples by Paxelis, your father. In the name of the kingdom, I, King Paxelis, King of Arcs, pledge my fourth direct descendant to the Order of Adurnium. In return, the Order shall provide the kingdom with Kraus and Zohark. This child was promised to us, Loonshire. Let her come with us, or prepare to die.
Never. I was aware of no such treaty. I refute it entirely. What cause could you have to take my daughter? Guards! What?
Don't be rash, Loonshire. Have some sense for change. What good are your swords against us? I thought you were a little more intelligent than that. This treaty was to ensure the rebirth of our queen. It just happened to save your pathetic kingdom as well. We need a queen, and that queen...
We're not playing Deadly Premonition.
Aaliyah shall be queen, but queen of the humans. Comrades, fight to the death!
Enough. No more bloodshed. I will honor Paxelis' word. I know not what lies in store for me in the Order of Adurnium, but it is not for me to bring judgment upon this treaty. The kingdom would never have won the war of the Meiji without the Order's help, and we must honor our promises. Father, I accept this, because in my eyes, honor is the most important quality. I hope we shall meet again soon.
Why do I care about
I must leave you now.
That will not be necessary.
Florence? Is that you?
Oh, the ghost.
I am sorry to interrupt your reunion, O Sisters of Eternium.
Okay, now I care.
But Aaliyah cannot be your queen. Aaliyah is the fifth descendant of Paxelis.
What?
I was part of the Order of the Sacred Dagger.
Ooh.
A secret order created by Paxelis himself to protect the kingdom of Arcs against all sorts of dangers. I was an important officer of the organization, one of the few who knew about the secret treaty. I arranged for kidnapped. But the night she was born, I also gave birth to Clarice, her twin sister.
Oh, what a twist!
Born a few minutes before Aaliyah. This unexpected birth gave me the idea of putting her into the care of my servant, who could take her out of Arx to the Guild of Travelers. But I was assassinated by an unexpected visitor, who has finally
That's nice.
been unmasked, thanks to Anshigar.
Story doesn't deserve this art, but it's nice.
Betrayed, and for so many years, does human duplicity know no bounds? Where is the fourth descendant promised in our
Can we put this audiobook on 2 times speed?
The true queen will reveal herself of her own accord when the time is right.
Oh, she has a Honda Accord.
I am deeply disappointed. What a waste of time. We have been waiting for our queen for so many years.
And shall continue. I know the feeling.
Our race is dying out, and we have nothing left to do here.
Oh, no. You look very pretty when you died. Whoop. Hi. Hey, I was listening to all that.
Looks like it opens from the other side.
Everyone left. Okay. What did we get out of it?
I'll call you when I get the door open. Just wait a little, okay?
Somehow, you'll have to get the key off the guard.
Yeah, but how?
The ketchup.
We got the ketchup. Plot? I mean, we're supposed to pick up the 5th thing, right? Which is just going to magically appear because that cutscene happened, probably. The game finished now. I think we're close, right? We're about to go to the thing to get the shenanigan.
Aline, I'll come for you, and that's a promise.
Hi. You, give me the thing that I need from you. Thank you. There it is. That's literally what the cutscene was for, was to have that. Right, now we can go down. We can open up this room. We can then go to the final arena crypt. Stab the thing. You've been saying this for 3 streams, but you're on the last paragraph. God, is it one of my paragraphs?
Broken.
Is it just one big run-on sentence? Like how I write? The big paragraph.
It won't open.
Okay. Stick the tripods in tripod stands. This will then give us a golden fish. Oh, hi. Okay, I should probably get ready for this. Good enough. Oh, hi. Oh, dead. What a nice texture. Music would help. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna save after that, because... Alright. He's not all that interested in fighting.
I can't find the room in which you say you're locked up.
Hit him with your sword. Hit him with your sword.
I do not yet have the skills to do that.
Oh. Kafangni.
You come here seconds too late. Now I can place you in combat, Guardian. I shall never return to the building.
But you, on the other hand, never return.
Somebody found the audio effects. Oh, hey, tentacles! I don't know why I did that. Righto. So,
trap door.
Boss fight time. They're pretty not scary. Oh, okay. Sorry. Not really gone.
Oh!
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
I imagine this is probably important. Double damage. Oh.
Just when you think this show is terrible, something wonderful happens.
What?
It ends.
Let's go grab that armor.
Oh God, no. My illness.
My illness. Yeah, you get to see it again, presumably.
I do not yet have
Oh.
the skill. I do not yet have the skill to do that.
Fine, let's not do that. I'll just load. Can't be asked to walk back. Right, how do you beat this game? I honestly don't. What I'm gonna do, I am gonna write down one more spell. Because there was Absorb, yeah, Mana Drain. Oh, NZ for Nana's Rain. Got it. Okay. Handy stuff at the top. What do I have as rings? I didn't need that. Okay.
You come here seconds too late. Now I can...
Okay, I can skip the dialogue, I can't skip the tentacle. I didn't skip that, that's just how it goes. Well. Rather you didn't. Valid. 600 health, 20 armor, does 70 damage. Okay. Can summon a demon and then control it. The high-level spellcaster can summon demons and has a special tentacle effect. In quotation marks. Let's try some stuff.
You come here seconds too late. Now I can place you in combat.
Place me in what? Why is it so much louder than it normally is? Wait. The anti-magic field does nothing. This we've learned. Reference demons have 140 health, 20 armor, and do 25 damage. Isn't there a spell of, like, get rid of armor? Or does paralyze work? Left Z. So about the next game. Okay, let's just try some.
You come here seconds too late. Now I can...
Can paralyze, interesting.
The overland route is blocked by a glacier. Climb the communications tower so you can go over it.
Thoughts? If I just need a bit of time and I need more magic, paralyze mana drain. Paralyze mana drain. Paralyze mana drain. Something like that. Maybe will work. The left ZNZ. Left ZNZ, left ZN. I'm gonna try some stuff. I think I said that last. Well, I missed.
You come here seconds too late. Now I can...
How goes the fight with Cthulhu's son? As well as expected. Loud. He's a cheater. He gets to be Cthulhu.
The door. There's no food.
I'll keep trying. This might work.
You come here seconds too late. Now I can...
Oh, okay, what I'm gonna do... this mana drained? Well, I'm draining his mana, but I don't get it. I see. That's something. So for reference, my plan was to paralyze.
No. How did you?
Excellent question. Excellent question.
What have you done?
I don't know.
Akbar may have been evil, but he was the only one who could bring the sun back to Arx.
Akbar should not have tried to manifest in this dimension. He knows the rules.
Yay, rules.
Rules which you too must follow, Guardian.
Oh, friend.
Master, what do you mean?
The rules are set in stone and cannot be broken, Guardian.
Friend from
You
thing.
were sent by the Nodin and must return there the moment your mission has been completed.
Cool, bye.
And Arx's son, was Cerberus telling the truth?
Do not worry about this phenomenon. Quite simply, it is not within the Nodin's power. Also, things may not be as you have perceived them. I know you have been through powerful experiences here, but the power you have acquired makes you too dangerous for this world. The consequence of your staying here any longer could be disastrous, and I have many other missions for you. Allow me to bring you back within our fold.
Whee!
Very good, Master.
What? Whee! We're about to find out this was just winter. Is that the reveal? No, there was a cloud. Cloudy. Is this important? Oh, tentacle. Thanks for playing! So this is the credits for the sort of remake that fans made to make it actually work on modern computers. I've never had a stronger feeling of like, I want to rewrite this story, but I don't even know where to begin. The music? Maybe. Anyway, thank you all these fans of this game, inexplicably, that this game has fans, for making this. They've made translations to different languages, which is fine because, you know, about 90% of the story is missing, so they didn't have to translate that. Round of applause for craftsmanship. Round of applause for Cheeb. I found the cheese strap for the final boss. So yeah, for reference, the way I wanted to do the final boss was paralyze it, drain its mana, attack with a strong magic spell, and then just keep doing that round and round again. So paralyze it so I can't do anything, drain its mana so I get my magic back, attack with a powerful magic spell, paralyze, drain its mana, attack. That's how I thought it would. Turns out drain mana just doesn't drain mana. It just removes it. So it's just an attack on mana. Which I think meant that the final boss just didn't have any magic left. And if I kept spinning in a circle, it couldn't attack me with its tentacles. So I just kept sort of stabbing it for a bit. And it worked. Arx Libertatis is free software, although you need a version of the game to play yourself. There are plenty of, like... Ooh, Deja Vu fun. Deja Vu changes are in public domain. Nice. Fun stuff. Yeah. So there are there were other side quests. Is there a different ending to this game? I don't know. Hope so. Here we go. Here are the credits for the anime. Lead designer and game director Rafael Colantonio. This game just, to me, absolutely screams bit off more than we could chew. There are so many, like, ideas in here of, like, there's this whole, like, multi-level socio-political thing going on with the humans and the snake people and the rebels and the Ilsids, and almost none of that is actually explored or explained outside of 2 cutscenes. And it never actually affects you, personally. I don't know why we had to... I don't know why we had to give the rings to the rebels. That was the thing that made us trigger the cutscene of sleeping with the rebel leader. Again, don't know why that happened. Who turned out not to be the person who was wanted by the Order, because in one cutscene we got the twist of this person is going to be taken by the snake people, and then 5 minutes later, this person is not going to be taken by the snake people. Oh! You should probably spread those out. I feel like my explanation of my issues with the story of this game is very slapdash and all over the place, and I feel like that's appropriate. But anyway, I hope everyone had a nice time. Borderlands 3 effective. These people are certainly just having an entire story going on, and I'm just standing there, I guess. You have had too strong an impact on this world. Have I? Stuff happened. Goblins! There we go, voice actors. Stephen Russell. Ron Hayden, Tom Clark. Enjoyed the company, yes. King Lord Luncher. Oh, Luncher is the king. Pog, King of the Troll. Pog. Snake Women, generic. Too strong, but better get back to Nodin, whatever that means. The Nodin were the people who were like the intermediary, like powerful people who stop the gods doing stuff. Who we are. One of, and was sent to the land from. Like, I did actually understand some of the lore. Again, it's almost entirely pointless. Like, there was no reason for us to have been a chosen one. We didn't do anything chosen, I don't think. I guess we were the only one who could destroy the meteor? But that could have just been a MacGuffin. We needed MacGuffins to do it, actually, so yeah. Not sure I understand. We were chosen to endure the plot. I don't want to be too negative of it. Like, this wasn't like... Sorry, I just had an existential crisis. I was about to say, I don't want to be too negative about this because it wasn't as bad as Call of Cthulhu, and now I'm trying to think of a way it was better than Call of Cthulhu, but I can't. I actually can't. Have I just gotten, like, more resilient to bad games since we played that? You can see the plot ideas, but I could see that in Call of Cthulhu as well. Like, they had the ideas there, it just all fell apart. I'm not sure it's worse than Call of Cthulhu. I felt like I didn't feel drunk playing it. Just sort of frustrated. You should play Call of Cthulhu again to be sure. No, I've already played it twice on stream. It's more than enough.
Snake, call Emmerich. He should be able to break through security.
This wasn't worse than Call of Cthulhu, but I'm struggling to think of a way it was better. Again, other than not making me feel drunk. visually, it wasn't all brown. You could see things. Things weren't indistinct. But also nothing felt really significant in this game. Like, Call of Cthulhu at least had, like, you know, Edra, Dagon, big monsters. We had, like, still reading? Yes, I am. Interesting quotes. Why did we decide that the king shouldn't be aware? Anybody remember? As we said during our last meeting. Meaning, as I said. Anyway. Interesting quotes. Damn. That's not in the budget. They were talking about this plot, I think. Now do it again with Theo. That is an interesting plot. Reminds me of Underworld. They're talking about Ultima Underworld. I did mention that earlier. I don't even say it's better because it didn't glitch out and keep you from doing something because programming weirdness because it had to have been modded. Yes, true. We did put, this is a modded version of the game. So I can't necessarily say at least it's more reliable because I mean, no one's making a mod for Call of Cthulhu, so that's something. Not Underworld. Maybe Underworld, but Ultima Underworld is a game. Maybe I'll play that on stream. I watched somebody else play that, and that seemed kind of neat. It was much older, kind of like Doom sort of graphic. But you did think of Underworld? Then it might be Underworld. If this game had NPCs that would have guided you more, it would have solved so much. Yeah. But also, like, my traversal is one of my big... just moving in this game was kind of soul-destroying. Like, it had teleporters from place to place, but it takes you as long to get to a teleporter as it does just to get to the next level down. It's not that bad. There are ideas here. It worked. Modded. It worked. Nothing really connected, but it wasn't... Again, we didn't feel drunk. I don't know. That's my review. It's my review of Arx Fatalis. I don't know. Sure as hell wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But we played it. Now we know. Now we know about Dishonored 0 and how much they improved in the next 10 years. And then how much they went bankrupt in the next 10. For what it's worth, this stream is very calming for the kitty. Sound asleep right now, very comfy. In fact, you got to the final area but couldn't do anything because one guy wouldn't show up until an unrelated cutscene play was like stuff like that is annoying. You give me this sort of open world to explore, but I have to trigger a random cutscene that has no relation to what I'm trying to do before somebody will spawn with the key to the door I need to get through. That person who spawns also has nothing to do with the cutscene. Would have helped if you didn't need to go between levels so often and instead went down as the game progressed, rather than level 6, level 2, 1, 7, 8, 2. They had the teleporters for that, but again, just getting to the teleporters was annoying. I think a spell to teleport to a teleporter, there's only like, well, outside of the one in the castle, there's only one per level. So teleport to nearest teleporter would have been a handy spell. It wouldn't have trivialized moving around. Maybe it would have broken like a trigger for triggering cutscenes or something. I don't know, but that could have been handy. But at that point, you might as well just have the spell be teleport to a pylon, right? If you're going to teleport to a teleporter, then you're just going to teleport from the teleporter to another teleporter. So, might as well just have a spell which is, you know, go to teleporter of your choosing. We are trying to fix it. Like, that's a positive sign. We sure as hell weren't, you know, trying to fix Alone in the Dark 3. But yeah, it's not a terrible game. It was just baffling in a lot of ways. Bit off way more than it could chew. Didn't really organize itself in a useful way. Was I guess, relying on the idea of exploration instead of actually telling you what to do quite a lot of the time. Like, I would never have worked out that you can look up the dragon in the library to work out how many scales it has, to then pay it that amount of money to get a dragon egg. I mean, I probably would have just tried to kill it, but... You know, I also probably wouldn't have realised to enchant the sword with the dragon egg that I couldn't do with the spell, but it turns out I could do with the scroll, which the game is, as a mechanic, the game never explained. But if I couldn't do that, and I was just like, well, how do I do it? And I haven't found a scroll, I can't buy a scroll, well, how do I possibly do this? I wouldn't have worked out that I could go to the snake people to do it. Because nowhere have the snake people been mentioned as enchanters? Again, there's so much world building and it's almost entirely disconnected from the game itself. You could have integrated these ideas into the world building. It feels like I was playing... It feels like I was playing through a game. It feels like I was playing through a mini-game in the 7th chapter of a 13-chapter book. That's the way I'm going to describe it. There was a lot of information I was not privy to in the first 6 chapters, and there's another 6 chapters that I'm just never going to see. Anyway. I'm going to uninstall this game. Click. But I hope you had a lovely time. Hope it was chill. Hope it was nice. Hope you enjoyed me just slowly losing my mind at the end there. Whistling Life is Beautiful. That final boss. Kind of lost it slowly wobbling around. It was chill. Who was the final boss? I mean, I guess it was... I've already forgotten his name. Adric? Whatever the final boss was. But who was the guy? That was he the astronomer from earlier who killed the guy? Maybe? No. It's far off from Call of Cthulhu because Call of Cthulhu was supposed to be carried by the story and was a fever dream, while this was more old-timey, you're a guy, here's a vague plot, world building, have fun. Yeah, you could view this largely as just sort of open-world fantasy, hit things with sword, explore, pick things up, try stuff. Whereas Call of Cthulhu was explicitly a story game. You are playing through a story linearly. And if the story falls flat on its face, you're kind of you've got an issue. So I hope you all enjoyed. We will be back on Saturday. I believe, it says Supermarket Together, but I believe we're going to have a crack at World War Z. Not the old one, the new one, not the film, the game. Thinking more like an Elder Scrolls, there's plot, but also... Well, yeah, this game was compared, because it came out about the same time as Morrowind. And it was compared to that quite heavily, because Morrowind went way in on the big open world. Not as much as Arena or Daggerfall, I guess, but... They looked similar and kind of played similar. The combat in this was better than the combat in Morrowind. Like, Morrowind has... I really like Morrowind. It's great. And the combat in this game was not good. But it's better than Morrowind. Actually, was it? Kind of. Not really. The balancing was a bit weird. It was either that you immediately killed the enemy or they immediately killed you. That's strange. I don't know. You couldn't break this. Although I did break the final boss. Whatever. So yes, the World War Z. Maybe. Zombie shooty times with friends on very low graphics. I've checked. It does work. Hurrah. Can stream. Did a bandwidth check and everything. Next Tuesday, we will be starting a new game. I have made the parsnip for it. Should I tell you what it is? I'll tell you what it is. Because the only reason I'm playing it, well, I wanted to play it for a while. It's been on my list, and I thought, why not? It's a game that I saw somebody play the remake of recently, which was a disaster. We're playing the original, which is better. It's 13. The old comic-styled mystery espionage shooter game based on, I believe, a Belgian comic. Yeah, you know that game, yeah. I played it. I remember playing it when I was younger. I don't remember playing the whole thing. Yeah. Thought you recognized the I wasn't sure. I tried to make it look like the chiseled features of the comic book protagonist. Hence why it's cursed. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna play that. Then you had a crisis about playing jank games while playing this game, and then you immediately turn around and go, "Oh, jank." 13 shouldn't be jank. 13 should actually be kind of competent. If I played the remake, that's jank. But yeah, that was literally unfinished. They released that unfinished. Ragdoll says there are 3 Arcs Fatalis fix in AO3, and they're all in Russian. Interesting. If 13's not jank, well, we'll find out. Maybe on modern computers, maybe it's a bit jank. I have tested it. I played through the sort of prologue-y thing to make sure it all worked. Should be good. But yeah, it's like a mystery espionage thing going on. Conspiracies, amnesia, all that kind of stuff. Just like all these other games we played that weren't jank. I was considering playing Control, but that meant I would have to set up a second computer, and in a hot room I don't really want that. When it gets cooler, we'll play Control. Because that's been on my list for a while as well. And that's not jank. People recommend that. People like that. Although it'd be fun to play that after Plamps moves here. Because I'm pretty certain Plamps like that game. Them having an opportunity to watch would be fun. Yeah, Control's neat. Yeah. People liked Call of Cthulhu. Okay. Yes, I know, it was someone's favourite game. We know this. Yeah. One guy liked Call of Cthulhu. It received good reviews at the time. It was well reviewed. I remember seeing somebody play it on a sort of a Halloween thing and being like, "Oh, this game was really cool," so on and so forth, and that's why I played it. And then we learned, and we learned not to trust people. But anyway, positive scores everywhere, inexplicably. The madness set into the reviewers. True Cthulhu. Right. So yes, back on Saturday with World War Z. Back tomorrow with Jeeb. I don't know if Jeeb's continuing with the Death of a Reprobate. I explicitly say that because the game seems more questionable than the other two. But yeah, you will be. Nice. Cool. Fun to see where it goes. Control has some jank, but most of the jank you've seen has to do with how you can just yeet anything not nailed down. That seems fun. That was one of the things I was excited for in this game. I immediately picked up a skull and threw it across a room. Like, yeah! And then almost nothing else was like that in the game. There's been some more stuff about moving things around. Would have been nice. But yeah. So yes, cheap stream, chill hangouts and Discord. What else? Anything else to say? Want to see the ending, even though the logic is a bit more shaky than the other two games. Yeah, and there's certain events that are like. I got the feeling in certain instances, particularly when there was the guy pissing against the wall or whatever it was. You were just clicking through, going, "Yes, I just want to move on." And I felt that while streaming games of just like, no, can we just please just move on? Yeah, Kira might continue Claire Obscure on Monday. Exciting times. I was going to say something. Sounds. I was going to say, you know, maybe I'll have time to catch up. That's a positive, but it feels a bit mean to say that given the circumstances of why I can catch up. Everyone talked so much when they had no importance. That was way less in the other games. Yeah, it feels very much like I'm going to make everything fun. When you make everything funny, you make very little fun. But ye. How many times do I say but ye? No rush or pressure. No, I want to. It's just finding the time to do it when I don't have to be doing other things. There's a lot of pissing. Pissing in video games. It's just a thing. I don't know why. You're over it. Well, look forward to the amount of people who are going to piss in 13. I don't know if there's any pissing in that game. But I also wouldn't be surprised. I don't think so. But I can envision. Yes. Have a good everyone. I'm gonna hop off now and have a drink and open some windows. Yes. Look after yourselves. Grab a drink. Have a treat, some chocolate. All men do is piss. It's all they do. Non-stop. It's weird. Have a grand.
What do you suppose they call that? A novelty act?
I don't know, but it wasn't too bad.
Well, that's a novelty.
Novelty.
Carnby, I'm stuck in front of a door. The lock works with cards. I already have 3, but I seem to need 4.
That was me running around trying to find the last crystal. Anyway,